All right, let's put together this Harbor Freight 5 drawer tool cart. So here I've gotten it kind of out of the box. We got the bottom shelf there. I'm putting some bolts through and attaching these casters to that bottom shelf, and it is a little annoying because those bolts are carriage bolts, and they're very hard to get set where they won't spin. But you know, you just gotta muscle through it. It took a while, but I got them done. I was using the dead blow hammer to tap them in a little, and that helped to get them in there and kind of set for where you put the washer and the nut on the other side. So that's what I'm tapping in there. Make sure you're assembling it on something like that cardboard box, because you got to slide it around and move around a lot, and you don't want to be doing that on carpet or dirt or something like that. So, or even hardwood. Just I was in my patio and I was sliding around on a cardboard. It worked pretty well. Alright, so we're done with the bottom shelf. Got the liner on there. These are the corner frames that go in, and I mean, they're frustrating too, but this is all just sheet metal going together, so it's not the most precision assembly. This is just getting it lined up, getting the bolts started in the nuts, and getting it bolted together basically. Probably would be a lot easier if I had a partner to hold things up for me. So if you got somebody that can stand around and help you out, it'd probably be really, really helpful. I had to use a little U-joint thing, whatever you call it, to get the socket in there against the wall of that bottom shelf. And getting it in there is just kind of like you could do it with a ratcheting wrench or a socket or something. I just had the gun there, and it made it easier to do it with that impact wrench. So it just faster and tightens down real tight. These are the side, what do they call them? Side supports or something like that. It supports the actual box that's going in there. And they have a certain way they go together. I think the short side goes over the long sides. So when you get it in, you got to kind of leave those bolts a little loose, so you can get the other side in there. I didn't leave them loose, actually. I kind of had to go in and loosen them a little and move them around, because you've got to have room to slide that side support in between the corner frames and then over the long side supports. But there's a picture in the directions. The directions are really not bad at all. Alright, this is what you shouldn't do. You really do need to have somebody to help you lift that toolbox up in there, because you got to go really high, and I'm just extremely strong. No, I'm just kidding. My back hurt after I did that. My wife was out doing something, or else I would have had her come out and help me lift it in. This part is kind of frustrating. You have these little corner brackets that go on the inside of the toolbox that mount the quarter frames onto the toolbox. It kind of like bolts the toolbox itself onto the corner frames. And, you know, getting those lined up was a bit of a pain. And then in those back corners, you got a very small area to work with. So you got to kind of, you know, do some finagling with your fingers to get it started. I went and ate dinner. That's why it got dark. But yeah, I only had a few more bolts left, and I finished those up with the ratcheting wrench. They're ½ inch. Everything's ½ inch, which is nice. Except for this little, this is the little handle you put on the top. I used a little offset install driver, but you could use a regular screwdriver, of course. All right, next day, sun's shining again, and we're gonna set it up here. And of course, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just, you know, guessing at where I want stuff right now. So it takes me a little while to like figure it out. And of course, I still don't know. I'm just gonna move stuff around if I think I put it in a weird place, and that's it. All right, let's check it out. I've got on top impact sockets. There's ½ inch. All this is 3/8. Regular ratchets and sockets. Impacts over there. A few screwdrivers. I'll be loading that up with more later. These are all specialty things. Kinds of sockets, security Torx, stuff like that. Spline keys. Wrenches. I'm gonna get a wrench organizer probably, because I got a lot of box end wrenches I want to put in here too. Kind of want to fit more wrenches in here, but for now I just got my ratcheting wrenches and the reset tool, TPMS, my scanner tool. Got in here just some bulkier stuff, the oil fill kit, some gloves, some wire brush bits. Got some pliers, dead blow hammer, and 3-pound
sledgehammer. All my power tools, I got kind of stuff. Yeah, all my drill, impacts, the 12-volt ratchet, and then all my 1/4-inch sockets and ratchets. And then down here is just kind of miscellaneous big stuff. I got torque wrenches, some bigger wrenches, some bit sets, oil filter wrenches, grabber tools, breaker bar, stuff like that. Got some penetrating lubricant and some contact cleaner, my oil filters I use, oil on the bottom, some grease guns.
If you liked this, please like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. See you around.